An innocent boy who was just 24 years old reached a police station and told the police how his female teacher had done wrong things to him. But this did not happen just once. It happened more than 20 times. It happened inside his house, inside the school, and even inside her car. After hearing this, even the police officers were shocked, because how can a female teacher, who should take care of her students and teach them properly, behave like a monster and do such wrong things with her student? After this, the entire police station and the entire city was shaken. Now let us find out, friends, what happened to that teacher later. Was she arrested or not? And on the other side, what other wrong things happened to that student as well? Because, friends, if something wrong happens to a girl, the entire media comes forward to support her. But on the other side, if such things happen to a boy, then efforts are made to suppress the case. But our channel Dark Voice has already revealed many such cases before. So come, friends, let us know the true story of that boy. Welcome back, guys. My name is Karan, and you are watching Dark Voice. This story begins around 10 years ago, when there was a student who was very intelligent. He was very good in studies, and on the other side, his body structure was also very good. He was a quiet boy whose only routine was to study and then go straight back home. But he had no idea that at this same place, something would happen to him whose trauma would stay with him for his entire life. In Montgomery County, USA, as usual, all the students were reaching the school every day. Just like that, this boy also arrived and sat inside his class. On the other side was his teacher, Mill Chris, who was around 22 years old at that time. While she was teaching in the class, reports later revealed that she had recently broken up with her boyfriend and somehow wanted revenge or to release her frustration. Maybe this was the reason that later she committed all these acts with her own student. Anyway, it is important to tell you that her mood was not good that day, which all the students could notice. But suddenly, that teacher's eyes fell on this boy, who was sitting quietly at his desk and studying. At that moment, no one knows what came into her mind, but she walked toward the boy. She told him, "You are not studying properly, so today you will have an extra class. After everyone leaves, you will sit here with me for some time." The boy agreed, because he was very passionate about his studies. He thought that if his marks became low in the future, it would be considered his own fault, because the teacher herself had told him to do this. So he did exactly that. When the school got over, all the students left, but this boy stayed back, sitting there, waiting for his teacher. The teacher first went to the washroom, and after all the students had left, she came back to the boy. After reaching him, she started talking to him a lot, but none of the talk was related to studies. Because of his young age, the boy did not understand at first what was actually happening to him. Slowly, the teacher held his hand and started touching it. At the same time, her other hand moved toward his face. While the teacher was touching him and expressing fake affection, the boy became scared. But after all, she was his teacher. How could she do something wrong with him? Thinking this, the boy stayed silent and seated. Slowly, the teacher's hand started going inside the boy's shirt. When the boy noticed this, he tried to refuse. But the teacher held him tightly, and because of fear, he could not speak. And at that moment, for the first time inside the classroom itself, this act happened with the student. The student could not understand what had just happened to him. After that, when he started dressing himself, the teacher took out her mobile phone and clicked pictures of the student. After that, the teacher told him, "If you tell anyone about this, I will make these pictures viral." After hearing this, the student became extremely scared and completely silent. From there, he picked up his bag and left for home. While walking, the student kept thinking how someone could do such things to him. And that too, by his own teacher, the teacher he liked the most. But he had no idea about the anger that was burning inside his teacher's mind, because of which he later became the victim. For a moment, the student also thought, why not go home and tell his parents everything? But then, he became scared again, thinking what would happen to his future if his pictures were made viral. So he decided that he would not tell anyone about this. A few more days passed like this. After that, The female teacher said, "After class time ends, you stay back and leave after talking to me." Other students did not understand anything. But this boy understood very well what was going to happen again today. All the students left, and on the other side, the teacher sat alone with this student. Slowly, she started talking about love, and the boy already knew what was going to happen. She started touching the boy with her hands, and slowly kept moving closer. But at the same moment, there was a knock-knock sound on the door. After that, the teacher opened the door, and when she saw the cleaning staff outside, she got scared for a moment. But then she came back to the student and told him that the cleaning staff would be coming here. So she said, "Why don't I drop you home in my car?" The student agreed. For a moment, he felt that maybe he had escaped this time, but he had no idea what was going on inside his teacher's mind. He sat inside the car, and the car stopped at a deserted place where no one was going to come. As soon as they reached there, the student became scared, but the teacher said, "If you refuse me for anything, remember the photos. I can make them viral anytime, and you will also be expelled." Out of fear, the student did exactly what the teacher told him to do. After this incident, almost 1 month passed peacefully, during which the teacher did not trouble the student at all. But as soon as 1 month was completed, the teacher again started doing all these things with the boy. And I tell you, this did not happen just once or twice, but more than 20 times. These incidents happened inside the school, inside the car, and even inside the teacher's house. All this kept happening again and again with the student, and even if he wanted to stop it, he could not. This continued for almost 1 full year, during which these things kept happening repeatedly, and after almost 2 years passed, Malaysia had to leave, and this matter remained buried there. After that, almost 9 years passed, and finally this boy came forward and stood in front of the police. The boy told how, 9 years ago, his teacher, Malaysia Curtis, had repeatedly done these things with him against his will. He also said that even today, the impact of all this is still deeply present in his mind. On 31st October 2023, he went to the police with all these details. And on 7 November, the teacher named Malaysia Curtis was arrested by the police. On 15th November, when the court hearing took place, the judge sentenced this teacher to nearly 30 years in prison, and many charges were filed against her. Now it looked like the boy had finally received complete justice for whatever happened to him. But friends, when such things happen to any person at a young age, they stay in the mind forever and remain with them for life. Now, friends, what do you think about what happened to that student? Did the female teacher receive complete punishment or not? Do tell us through the comments. And to watch more such videos, make sure to subscribe to our channel Dark Voice and click pictures of the student. After that, the teacher told him, "If you tell anyone about this, I will make these pictures viral." After hearing this, the student became extremely scared and completely silent.